All right, so back here amongst the 502 big blocks is the bumper with the tag off of the Sonoma, and it looks like last tagged in '05. Been off the road since October of '05. So here we are back in the Caney River Crew Missouri Edition shop here, getting ready to do it up. Did a little shed hunting. Josh found a couple of them out there. Yeah. Okay. It's easy. Good job again. Oh. Okay. Yeah, all focus. Hey, get a light here. Yeah. You're junction wires. Yeah. Switch it up flicker or something. Let the tension of the spigot. Yeah, we just had it put up separate. She's in the key. This is like real nuts, right? So it's like that. Oh, yeah, that was people talking about have it so like 16. Yeah, but you got something weird going on with race car stuff. Alright, I'll let you slide that little connector wire. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Like I said. Yeah, I mean, you gotta be able to move and do stuff. Got a lot of, yeah, I mean, just to help you out. I was just looking at this, trying to figure out, like, okay, a battery in the back. You got a battery cable that runs all the way up to the starter. But it goes through this switch under the floor.
Yep. Right here where I'm at.
Does that feed the fuse block over there?
It feeds the starter, right?
Yeah, it should.
The only thing coming off of it is the big wire to the starter and the little red and blue one to the deck to the firewall.
Red and blue. Okay, over here. And then that's coming out. And it's empty because it's not connected to an alternator or anything. The red, blue, twisty wire. You know, it was up there and it wasn't even tight while ago. I just tightened that nut up. But it's just like it's bolted directly to this other big red wire.
Right, and that wire goes where?
Probably out to the alternator. That may be where they're picking up all of the wiring for the inside. You know, for the fuse block.
At the alternator?
Yeah, there's a. Yeah, all the wires are red. Perfect.
Clarence, this looks like a hack job. Alright.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's
It's got, I mean, but if those are connected there, that's just a connected wire, but it doesn't go, I don't know where.
Yeah,
That goes right here.
So saying you were thinking it picks up to here, probably, potentially.
Yeah, could. Yeah. So there's your two giant red wires, I think, right there. So, meter, chuck 12 volts at the end of that.
Yeah, then it's the truck.
And what we're down to is just
Oh shit,
chasing.
these front header bolts aren't even in it.
I took them out when I was designing a fancy
Oh yeah,
tractor.
that's right. I was like, fuck, how did I forget those?
No, you didn't. They were good and tight.
Alright.
Voltage there. Hold it down there.
Do you want voltage running into your alternator?
Yeah. Got nothing. Okay, safe. Okay, so should be there too. It is. And yeah, that's where we're testing is from that wire, so I guarantee you got stuff right there. So now we're coming back across with red, and it's kind of unique looking because it runs off over into here.
And this is something I saw here.
Yeah, but that's bottom on this, okay? Yeah, the other half of this is going to be the inside of the car. Yeah, pretty much. But there's a bolt there, and then take that bolt out, it unplugs, and then the plugs come apart. I don't know that that's going to do anything for us. But that red wire is like gotta be like spliced into something or just holes drilled in something. I don't know, to get inside of there, right?
Which red wire?
The big fat red wire coming in and powering everything.
Yeah.
I guess.
Essentially, it goes. You can't see it. It goes straight
Yeah.
back in the.
Right. But I mean, we've got.
Surely it's good.
It's just probably something really, really simple. Hey! Wow. Yeah.
Can't get power, Brian. Need work.
Can't get what?
Can't get power.
12 volts to the coil. Hey. Yeah. I mean, it would crank over at least. We've lost something. Trying to make old stuff work, right?
I know this ain't
Okay.
right. Man, look at it. Don't blow it.
Okay. What's going on?
I think this is ingenious. Take the front clip off.
Right here.
A lot easier.
Yeah. All right, that's all. Yeah, make it a lot easier to mess with. Yeah. Especially when we're getting into connecting all of the old wiring off in the middle of it. So I wouldn't be on the road at one. With a running Sonoma, it just hadn't worked out. It's been a real fighter. Wouldn't take the U-bolts, or yeah, the bolts out to the rear drive shaft, and apparently it had been moving so much that it had like chewed the heads up on the bolts to the point where Josh had to use needle nose vice grips to take them out. Luckily, none of them were tight. Crazy. Just,
I guess it's better to figure it out now.
yeah.
Be somewhere
out on double A, smoking tires. That's right, folks. Final hour. We're talking. They're coming. I heard them turn the corner so they can lock the shop.
No,
and
they're
lose
not.
it.
Ain't no janky bolt gonna stop us.
Oh, no janky bolt. Oh, yeah, you know, ow, that hurt. Okay, that thing is serious.
You alright over
Yeah, I'm good. No blood.
there? Don't hurt that Milwaukee.
Just pain. Yeah, I might have scuffed your Milwaukee gun there a little
Dang
bit.
it.
Dang it, Bobby. Jimmy?
Who's Bobby?
Who is Bobby anyhow?
That's Bush.
Yeah, that's all I know. Have to ask Butch who Bobby is. Yeah, we'll have to get into that. That's next episode, folks, sorting it out.
So if you want to get it where it's on there, you can.
Yeah. That one actually looks like a bolt. That one, yeah,
Shoot up.
not so much. So, you got that oil pressure sending that line tight.
Tight.
Okay, so we could pull off the valve cover and pressurize the oil system. Yeah.
Both valve covers at one time.
Like, or it wasn't.
No, it
or
sounds
wasn't
pretty.
Like the timing was way off or nothing like that.
Alright,
No.
here we go. First turnover.
Cranker. One more. that?
Did it hook up the fuel cell?
It is,
Yeah.
but there's nothing in it.
Yeah.
Nothing in nothing, yeah. You say you got a little bit of gas?
I've got gas cans out there for
Yeah, let's make it in this camper. Going in the house if somebody makes me. Let's give her a little drink.
Oh, there
Yeah.
you go. Oh, yeah, I understand, yeah.
Crank it
You
over.
got it right.
Yeah, that's sounding like some valves or maybe adjusted too tight, right? So that's number one, spark plug. Try cranking it over now. I mean, it's making fire. It's just making fire and making it at either the wrong time or
make sure all our plugs are all on tight.
yeah.
The wires, I mean. Just put it back.
Yeah.
Seems tight.
I just now hear one snapping out of the exhaust and snapping out of. Hey. Okay. My hole squirted sideways. Did you see that? Squirt straight down in it like that. Give her a fair shot at making fire. And then,
No poppy.
yeah. Oh yeah, I never really moved that distributor any way around there either, but I'm just gonna take a screwdriver, stick it in the end of that, so I have plastic handle to hold on to, you know. This son of a bitch has probably got a hot fire. Please don't shock. Yeah. Alright. An issue.
Yeah.
You got there's a wire right there. Oh, that just sounded like that might. All right, do that again. Okay. So we not have. Here it's snapping. All right, I'm sure I'm on that now. Give it one more.
The fuel pump to get pump enough gas where it's going to run by itself.
How long?
We just need to prime it.
Yeah.
We just need to prime it, and I think it'll fire up.
How long has it been since it had gas like pumped through it and running?
A couple of years probably.
Okay. So it hadn't been sitting for 5 or 6. It's just been a couple.
Yeah, probably. I used to start it all the time.
Okay.
They started often enough. You know, those damn fuel pumps. It takes forever for them to pull gas.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll just take a water bottle and put some gas in it. We can fill the carburetor up. And you got a hot battery?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll be over in the morning. Well, all right, here we are. Went ahead, pulled the valve cover off this thing. Everything's, I mean, it had oil in it last time, but I want to make sure our valve lash is good. Crank this thing over with the ignition unhooked, get oil coming out of all these lifters, because, like, hey, we didn't even break the camshaft in last time. Just barely got to hear it fire, and yeah, it made engine noises. So now we're gonna go back through and kind of take a little time, slow down, get it ready, because we got to break this camshaft in. And well, you guys all know, if you've done it before, things are crazy about overheating and all that stuff. So we want to get it set up so we can have success here. Good. Don't get it too hot. All right, so at this point, we've rotated the motor, pulled number 1 spark plug out, brought the engine onto the compression stroke for number 1, verify that our timing mark is like in the right spot, because those dampeners have a rubber ring. Sometimes it'll slip and your timing mark's off. Now I'm on this cylinder and it's a little bit loose. So I got my ratchet on there. While I'm twisting the push rod, tighten it up till it just like gets hard to turn. You can still turn it. It's just hard to turn. Now, 0 lash, that's what that's called. We go plus maybe a 1/4, not quite a 1/4. Now we're in there. I mean, that is rock solid. We move on to the next one. And we do it. All right, so that's tighter than I can turn. I'm gonna back it off, chase my tail a little bit here. All right, that's where it really catches right there. Then boom, another 1/8 of a turn, plenty tight. All right, so now that was number 1. Firing order, small block Chevy is what it is. We're gonna go to that next cylinder and set the valves. All right, go ahead and take it back off. We forgot to push the record button, putting her on there. As you can see, we didn't even have to jack this dude up, just shove the front clip back on it. Now, radiator in it, wiring for the front. It's kind of late tonight, but we don't care, we're in farm country.
Thank you.
All week you'll be here. All right, so we just got to have us some bolts. Body bolts.
Everything's in there.
Hard to get it right where it was, isn't it? The paint.
Snag her up a little more.
It's been on and off a couple times. Get a radiator in there. Wiring's kind of loosely ran where it needs to go. Super simple stuff. Just want it all out of the way before we crank it up. All right, Morski be proud of us. We got the flexi hose in, but it does have new clamps and new lower hose. Need to trim it off just a little bit more. Slightly kinked. Radiator is one size too big, but we said it still fits all. So we're gonna drill some holes and build some little rubber mounts to hold the top of it, keep it from getting in this vicious fan here. And yeah, I believe at this point we can say that we're ready to throw gas in the gas tank, roll it outside, maybe feed it a little bit of gas and bump it over and see what she does. Hey, it's Christine right here, winking at you. There you go. You just got to get some bulbs and clean up, put some dielectric grease in some connectors. We're going to have lights on this. They must have had this thing held in with baling wire, bubble gum, and dreams before. We're just trying to mount the radiators. So yeah, the fan's there. You know the deal. So eat some holes up with a tapered bit. All right, I did put a gallon of coolant in it. Only spot I see is leaking, like the petcock may be dirty. What else? Oh, the grill. Put the grill in it. I did clean this up along the top, so now man, it looks like brand new 91, sort of, whatever. We hooked the shifter linkage up to the transmission. Only issue I see is these are kind of mid-length headers, and I don't know, man. He said it'd been this way the whole time he'd owned it. Like, those are the transmission cooler lines, all rubber, and the fuel line is all rubber line, and you get your hand in between it and that header, but I don't know. I want to visit something there to keep from burning the truck down the first time we start it and let it get hot. Years sitting, coming down, getting ready to roll it out, put some gas in it, and see if it'll start. Switch to on in there.
This is a double on. Or, yeah, triple on.
Give her a little bit more time. Okay. There you go.
Oh, shit.
All right. It's okay. It's out.
What's that?
It's out.
Oh, okay. That's out.
Oh no, I just like it, that gasoline vapor. I don't think it ever sounded like it was advanced so far that it wasn't wanting to crank. You ready?
touchy on the pedal.
Does it take gas if you step on the pedal? Does it take gas? You said what? 75 on the oil pressure. That sounds really good. You know, we only had 7 spark plug wires hooked up yesterday.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, Well,
No,
yeah, that's how long it took. Spent forever working on it and broke this thing.
let me push it down the hill to the farm.
Yeah, I was gonna say I want to like look.
You guys push it. I'll take your picture. Damn, it's a windy.
Yeah. Turn around for Jerry.
Bang. Turns them old songs into you, like rusted.
Oh yeah. The grease cap for this car. I've been looking high and looking low, but I ain't found so far.
What are we missing? Some old